that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification button. That way you get it as soon as I get it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to miss none of this dope content. You know what I'm talking about? You know, we dropping daily. We growing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my loyal watchers. You know what I'm saying? My frequent viewers. You know what I'm saying? Of the show. Whether you watching SHOWspeaks, whether you watching We Know Sports, whether you watching Conversations, whether you watching Street Perspective, whether you watching Class of Commerce, you know what I'm saying? Whether you watching Just My Thoughts, whatever segment of mine that you used to watching and that you like, you know what I'm saying? I really, really appreciate it, man. And we gonna keep this shit rolling, man. We on Kamala Harris. You know, 2024, a big year, man. Election year, you know. Leading up to this, it was a lot going on, man. A lot going on. Of course, the boogeyman was back in the election. The boogeyman being Donald Trump. You know, I pretty much refrained from making a video leading up to the election. I was like, look, I'm gonna speak on it when it's all said and done, when it's over with. I ain't gonna put nothing out there. I ain't gonna say nothing about nobody. You know, I made a reference to it with Charleston White in the video when he got arrested. He said some shit about Obama and Kamala, and that's pretty much all I spoke on was what he said about, you know, them. Didn't say anything really about the election. You know, they say don't get into politics. I mean, don't get into religion and don't get into politics whenever you're doing media or you a public figure and you got a brand and you an athlete or you this or you that. Well, that's for those who are either a part of the occult, a part of the, part of the other side. They on the other side, man. They took the oath and, you know, they got a role to play. They being controlled, you know, and for somebody like me, I can say what the fuck I want to say. You know, I ain't controlled. I ain't a part of nothing. You know, so I really ain't worried about, you know, this or that. You gonna watch me, you gonna fuck with me, or you not. And that's just that on that. So, like I said, I refrain from, you know, speaking anything about anybody. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I got my thoughts, my feelings on this person, that person. But today, right now, you know, election's over with. You know, election's over with. You know, and Kamala lost. She lost the election, and I just want to say a few things about it. All right, now, first of all, she was vice president, right? Okay, right. Now, for a good 3 years and some change, we didn't hear shit about Kamala or anything she did as far as being the vice president. At least I didn't. I didn't hear too much. You know, I didn't see too much. You know, she wasn't just out there. I ain't gonna say she wasn't doing shit that a vice president do, but I didn't really hear shit. I didn't really see shit. And, you know, she got the spot though. She got the spot. She was vice president in this administration. Now, her putting her bid in to be president-elect, to go for being the president, you know, of this corporation, you know, because that's pretty much what America is, a corporation. You got an LLC, you got a business, you know, so you a corporation just like America. It's no different, you know. So to be president of this corporation called America, you know, that's a big thing. You know, that's a big thing, and it come with a lot of press, come with a lot of media, come with a lot of you pretty much gotta be an open book. All your dirt is gonna be put out there. Everything you did, everything you said is gonna be put out there. It's gonna be campaigns ran against you, by the other party that you're running against, and so forth and so forth. And it's just a couple things that I just want to point out. First off, she played the black card. Of course, she has a certain pigmentation that without knowing, you would assume she is black, right? Or African American or Negro or just whatever. But to my understanding, she is not, to be exact. So that right there was really a big thing to me that I just, saw or pay attention to. She's not necessarily black. If you check her mom, her dad, her grandma, granddad, they weren't necessarily, black, type shit. So that was one thing. And a lot of things that she said, playing this black card, just wasn't sitting right with a nigga. Like, I'm 38, right? And I've traditionally, been through all the things that a Negro descent, indigenous descent, African American descent, whichever one you want to pick, has gone through. And I've never, ever, ever seen my people, when I say people, I mean family, and either or friends or just people that I know that are black, put any collard greens in the tub. Like, I haven't seen it. Your ass cheeks, your dick, your vagina, like your armpit sweat, booty sweat, like nasty ass feet, all type of shit is in the bathtub. And I'm not eating no fucking greens that was put in the bathtub that I know of. If I knew of it, very confident to say, hey, I haven't ate any greens that came from the bathtub. As many Thanksgivings, as many Christmases, as many just good soul food meals that I ate, over the years, from grandmama, great grandmama, mama, other people's mama, other people's auntie, other people's, mothers and great grandmamas and, shit like that. Like, I have never ever heard of putting greens in a bathtub, let alone any type of food that I'm gonna fucking eat. Now, kitchen sink. You would have got away with that. Clean the kitchen sink. Really ain't nothing but dishes and cooked food going in the sink. So we could have fucked with that. Matter of fact, I put food in the sink. My mom, the whole nine, we put food in the sink. We clean the sink good. Boom. But the bathtub? The bathtub, though? Nah, man. Ain't no telling who pissed in that bathtub when they took a bath or shower type shit, man. Nah, we ain't doing that. So, I thought that was real interesting right there, that people bought into that. You know what I'm saying? All right? So, that's one thing. All right, now, two, she's a woman. Now, women generally stick with women. Women want to see women win. Whether they are righteous, unrighteous, good or bad, I think women wanted to see women win in this situation, and didn't have shit to do with Trump. Then that part didn't have shit to do with Trump, in my opinion. Just, you know, women want to see women be in power, some sort of power. Now, knowing what I know about this America, you know, what we call, just a little history of it, you know. At one point, women had no rights in America. We got living people that are older and older that they're still living probably, and they can remember that. You know, they can remember that. We got older people, maybe not lived through that specific moment, but they remember that. Was born not too long after that, and you know, was reminded, was taught, saw, etc., etc. But it was a point in time when the women had no rights, and we like to say the white man, right? We like to say the white man, white man, white man. So, okay, let's play by those rules. The white man, right? That was his mama. That was his sister. That was his wife or girlfriend or whatever. That was his niece. That was his mistress. That was his friend. You know, those women, his mother, his niece, his wife, his cousin, his whoever that was a female, that was him saying, you ain't shit. Or, okay, maybe that's not it, but you ain't finna have no rights in this motherfucker. At one point in time in the U.S., you know what I'm saying? Women had no rights. They had to band together and fight, right? Now, I don't know if you know, but that right there in itself should tell you something about how they feel about women. We say the white man run this, white man run that, right? Okay, cool. So he showed you how he felt about his woman. He did. Not all white folks, you know, because I got white folks that watch me, and I don't want to offend them. I don't want to, you know, take it somewhere where it ain't to be taken, but hear me out. I'm just stating history. You know, I'm just stating history. So at that point, you got to think about it. Like, if the white man was in power and he said, women don't have rights, then that means that white man don't want no woman running shit back then and now. So hard to believe that a woman was gonna be president. That's me though. That's me. Hard to believe that was gonna take place. You know what I'm saying? That's just real blatant. You know, that's just real blatant. You know, white man. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that I thought was interesting about the election, or preferably Kamala. Okay. Now, she had a lot of, let's say, help. You know, she went and called for a lot of help, you know, a lot of help in our culture. You know what I'm saying? And this is not a slight to our entertainers and our, you know, music, people in the music, you know what I'm saying? Our, you know, big figures in media, television, or just celebrityhood, you know, not a slight at all. But I just have never ever seen so much help. So much. Now, the Democrats usually go get somebody. They usually go get somebody to perform at a rally, or, you know, just, you know, perform somewhere where they promoting their campaign, promoting the election. But what Kamala did this election was she went all the fuck out. I think she spent like 20 million on celebrities. Oprah Winfrey, Beyonce, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Glorilla. She went and got all the influential women that she could in our culture, the black culture. And besides Beyonce, because that's Beyonce, right? Beyonce didn't do nothing too wild. She didn't say nothing too wild. But for the rest of them though, Oprah. Now we all know Oprah don't give a fuck about no black men. We know that. She said it. Not shy about it. Married to Stedman. We don't see Stedman. Never seen Stedman. If I mean, I don't know if she's married or with him or whatever, but you know, Stedman has been what Parlay is to Desi Banks. Always mentioned, you know, real famous or whatever, but we never seen this person. You know, never see him, don't never see him. You know what I'm saying? So, and Gail is been rumored to be mingled with Oprah, like on some relationship or secretive type shit. Like they are like a couple, not a couple, but like they done dealt with each other type shit. Real tight though, real tight. We all know Gayle King is her girl, and like Oprah said some outlandish shit, man, outlandish shit, and so that was her. I kind of expected that from her, and then you got Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, and Glorilla. Like the twerking, the popping that pussy, the showing the moose knuckle, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how the white folks took that. I know how we took that as a black culture. We was like, what is that? Or like, is that appropriate? Is that this or is it that? And was it a good look? I don't know. But she tried. She tried to, get that popular vote in pocket with the women in the black culture. And she did it by the celebrities. Now, they all do it. But they don't do it to this magnitude. They don't do it to that magnitude. Like, women's music today is kind of more in the forefront than it ever has been to me. Especially with, rap. And, Cardi B, Glorilla, and Meg Thee Stallion, they really, woo. They showed their ass, literally. Like, good shows, put on good performances. They spoke, and they were themselves. Just don't know if that was the demographic. I don't know if that was the demographic for them to influence a vote. We talking about Hispanics, liberal whites, hardcore whites, they got the left wing, right wing, all that shit. And they don't just relate to that culture, our culture. We relate to it. We know what it is. We see it. We relate to it. But I just don't know if that just worked. I don't know. I don't think that worked. I don't think that worked. How it was done. It shows she was kind of desperate, I think. She was really reaching. You know what I'm saying? She was really trying to, get what's the word? You know, she was really trying to get, you know, be popular in that field, in our culture, as far as, you know, the black woman, you know. So I thought that was real kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna just say that I don't know. You know, shout out to Cardi B. You know, shout out to Meg and Glorilla. You know, for doing music and showing up. You know, they got a nice check, I'm pretty sure. You know, like I said, she spent like 20 M's or 20 B's or some shit like that to own shit like that, period. You know, just for performances and celebs and, you know, stuff like that. So I would have did it, you know, if I was, you know, on the other side, if I was a part of these cults, if I was a part of the game, if I took the oath, of course I would have went and got that check. But I ain't. You know, I'm not. So just on the outside looking in, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know if that helped Camilla or not, man. I just don't know. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Now, last but not least, the one and final thing that I think is very important in all the points that I mentioned, and it's this right here. Donald Trump was already president, right? Right. So he had to go against someone. And that someone was Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not a comparison, Hillary Clinton to Kamala Harris. Say what you want to say, it's not a comparison. Hillary Clinton been around, Secretary of the State, married to Bill Clinton. So she was up under a president. She was a first lady. So she got to see this shit firsthand. She got to experience shit firsthand. She actually ran for president before. So, you know, she has a lot of more experience than Kamala Harris. You know, a lot more clout, a lot more just popularity, a lot more everything when it comes to this presidency shit. Now, it's a lot of dirty things about Hillary Clinton, but that ain't my point right now. My point is, if Donald Trump already beat Hillary Clinton, and if I ain't mistaken, they tried to cheat or rig the election and it still didn't work. Still didn't work. He already beat Hillary Clinton. And Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris is apples to oranges. It's not even close. So the fact that people thought Kamala Harris was gonna beat Trump, who already beat Hillary Clinton, I just feel like you out your damn mind. You just out your damn mind. If Hillary Clinton couldn't do it, no way Kamala Harris was finna do it. My opinion. This me. This my show. So I don't know how the other people feel, but that's how I'm looking at it. Like, it's no way you expected Kamala Harris to beat a Hillary Clinton when Hillary Clinton couldn't even beat Trump. You know, way more polished, knows way more secrets, know way more this and that. Done been in the White House, done been here and there, done spoke, done did this, done been in the spotlight, done been in the hot seat. Hell, she debated him. You know what I'm saying? She been in way more debates. I don't think Kamala had a real deal debate like that. I didn't really see a lot of that going on this year. But, well, I think they did debate, but it wasn't like in the past. You know, it'd be like 2-3 of them motherfuckers. I think I only seen a few. You know, maybe one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just didn't feel like it was no way a Kamala Harris was gonna beat a Trump when Hillary Clinton couldn't do it. And they both are women. You know, women wanted to see Hillary, just like women probably wanted to see Kamala. And it didn't get done with Hillary. So I just felt like it wasn't gonna be done with Kamala. That's how I'm taking it. That's how I viewed it, you know, from my eyes. Now, a lot of people may not agree with none of the points I said. A lot of people probably will. You know, it was a lot of heat on Kamala as far as black men, you know what I'm saying? And it turns out that black men gave her a lot of votes. You know, Obama got on the stand and said, hey, niggas better vote for Kamala, black men better vote for Kamala. And I guess they did. I don't know. I guess they did. I guess that did influence them because as you can see, the percentage of race of the votes that she got, a nice percentage was black men, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't know what the future looks like for Kamala. Don't know if she'll run again. Don't know if, you know, she, you know, would ever be, you know, president or, you know, try it again. You know, she is married to a white man, you know, and I don't know if that had an effect. That's another point. You know, she's married to a white man. And you know, she, you know, and playing a black card, that's kind of like teetering the line, you know. So yeah, you know, that's just part of the game. That's just how it go. A lot of people say it's rigged. A lot of people say it's, you know, the same bird but two different wings. You know, believe what you want to believe. I know what the fuck I believe. You know, and you know, that's just my take on Kamala and her election. All right, now next order of business, man. Next order of business. Ice Spice. Ice Spice. You know what I'm saying? You know, she looking real different, you know, these days. You know what I'm talking about? That thick, light skin, you know, curly orange, bright red, or you know, sandy red, or whatever color it is, you know what I'm saying? That hair, you know, super thick, you know, she used to wear the tight, she be wearing the tight dresses, you know, letting that meat hang out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can see the bottom of the dimple, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, in them dresses and all that. But lately she looking different. Like y'all seen the updated picture of Ice Spice? Like check that out. Like that's totally different. Now, that's a major weight loss. Major weight loss. Don't know if it's on purpose. Don't know if it's for health reasons. You know, don't know if it's some other shit. You know, we ain't gonna think negative on the sister. At least I ain't gonna go there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? That thick. You know, damn. You know what I'm saying? What's up, love? You know, like that. You know, all of that. That's gone. That's gone. Niggas ain't doing that no more. This is a new artist. This is a new girl. Maybe her music finna be different or something. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? This ain't what it used to be. Now she said she contributed to the weight loss to going to the gym, eating healthier, and being on tour. You know, constantly being on tour. So, eating healthy, going to the gym, we fucking with that. Yeah, we fucking with that. Now I didn't think she was fat, but I always thought, you know, her being young as she was, that, you know, the older you get, especially for women, well, people period, but you know, women, they get a little, they gain a little more weight, my opinion, you know what I'm saying, from what I see. And I was like, yeah, as long as she tone that body up, you know, she'll keep that shape, you know, for a long time if she, you know, she take care of it. But she went beyond that. You know, she went beyond that I don't know what she was eating. Shout out to her. She on a weight loss journey. Shout out to her. She on just like a a diet, some type of diet or something. But I don't know if the fans gonna fuck with this. Y'all fuck with this? You know, damn, nigga ain't gonna be able to see that ass no more. Like that ass was, y'all see that ass? Damn. I don't know, man. I don't know. But, I if what she say is what it is, then salute to her, man. Salute to her eating healthy. Salute to her getting in the gym. And her being on tour a lot, maybe, I don't know, is that a bad thing? You getting that bread, you know what I'm saying? And why do you gotta tour that much? Like, you gotta tour 40 pounds off of you? Like, that's a lot of touring. God damn. And I know streaming and record sales and, making money in music ain't the same as it used to be. You know what I'm saying? It used to be, something tangible. You can touch it, you can account for it. You know what I'm saying? Easy to account for it. Now it's streaming and, clicks and, just all this shit that it ain't tangible. You can't really keep up with it. A lot of people say that fucked up the music business. A lot of people say it ain't no money in the music business no more. For those big celebrity artists, I totally agree. For our independent artists, now it's a little bit more easier to come up. Not saying it wasn't back then, but it just don't affect the independent as it does the high end celebrity. So her reason for going on tour, could be that. That's the way you make money now. Making the money off the music for those big artists like that is kind of far few in between from my research and from what the actual artists are saying. You know what I'm talking about? So, and there's proof. Sexy Red. Let's just mention her for a second. She got bangers out here. In the club, on the radio. Far as depending on who listening to the music, they would say they bangers. And I'm gonna say they is, based off, going in the clubs, based off what's being played, based off, the women, certain women that do play it. But she's not selling too many records, and she's not selling tour tickets. You know what I'm saying? She's not selling tickets for tour. It's getting kind of hard. So music don't pretty much equate to album. Road sales, ticket sales, tour sales. Not all the time. So that could be why Ice Spice just constantly on the road. She don't have the, I'm gonna say the range or the clout that Sexy Red got. Sexy Red got Drake behind her. She on Gamma. She's being really, really pushed. You know what I'm saying? And she might have a better deal. She might get a better split, better percentages than Ice Spice. Don't know. But I'm gonna assume that, based off who she's with and how she's being branded and pushed. She got the Sexy Red got the lip gloss. I don't know why people would buy that shit, but she got the lip gloss just based off the name. You know what I'm saying? It's real. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it is out there. It is a thing. I'm pretty sure it's selling type shit. And I don't know if Ice Spice got some shit like that. I don't know if Ice Spice got commercials and shit like Sexy Red. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, let's hope This ain't no other shit with Ice Spice, man. I would hate for it to be, just from, you know, some drugs or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it is, but that environment, that lifestyle, that's what come with this shit. I'm pretty sure she around a lot of shit like that. And shout out to her, for wanting to eat healthy though, you know what I'm saying, for wanting to get in the gym, you know what I'm saying, and definitely want to get that bread, ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Ain't nothing wrong with, going to get that bread. Shit, I recommend that. Like I said, the music probably ain't cutting it. Maybe the splits ain't cutting it. Maybe the percentages ain't that big. Maybe it's a lot of hands in the pot, you know what I'm saying, before she get it. So yeah, man, damn, man. That ass used to look right, man. That ass was looking right, for real. Now I gotta check the music now. Like, you like a new artist now. Now I gotta, you know what I'm saying, this you kind of reintroducing it, or what's the word? Like, you like a new artist, you know what I'm saying? Reinventing yourself type thing, you know what I'm saying? From what it looked like, So, I don't know, man. The girls used to love that ass, you know what I'm saying? That body, that shape, And, girls like girls fuck with girls, but I don't know if they gonna fuck with this new girl right here, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if she demands, or she draws that cachet, or that, you know what I'm saying, that lustful, type of vibe, that she used to get, you know what I'm saying? And let's just, shout out to her, like I said, shout out to her. She said she on her weight loss journey, or her eating healthy journey, you know what I'm saying? And getting in the gym journey, so gotta shout out to that. I ain't never knocking that. Alright, now this next subject, this next topic, I'm real. This really relates to me, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of y'all that this relates to too. Whether you're the male in this situation, or whether you're the female in this situation, where you probably won't admit it, but it's a lot of females like this out there. It's just sad. It's just real bad. I kind of feel for the man in certain ways. If this ain't no publicity shit, if this ain't no shit that it's a play, it's something that's keep them in the eye of the people. It's basically made up. It's just it's some character type shit. It's just for clout. So I'm automatically assume this is a real situation, right? And a lot of us men, we are victims of this type of behavior. Now, depending on how you feel about it, depending on whether you're male or female, depending on what kind of male or female you are, you feel one way or you feel the other. You feel like it's right, or you feel like it's dead wrong. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I had a child, my only child, very young, and we both were young, and wasn't in a situation like this where they seemed to be happy going together for a while, and this, that, and the third. But we had a baby together, and things didn't go as planned. Let's just say for her side, I had no expectations whether it was this or that, but far as her, the child, yes, my child, yes, but I kind of was either way with it. It goes good, it goes good, it goes bad, it goes bad. I was real young, so, but for her, I would say it didn't go as planned. It didn't go the way she wanted to go. And I'm gonna just leave it like that. So, this situation that I'm talking about is DDG and Bailey. Halle Bailey. Hopefully I'm saying that right. They recently, had a child, and seemed like a happy couple, man. Seemed like a happy couple for the time, the length. You see all the pictures, you see the, matching outfits, they popping out everywhere, and out of those sisters, Chloe and Halle, she was like the not so like, she was like a good girl, portrayed as a good girl, as one of those nice girls, sweet girls, just charming and, just, oh, she's so sweet, she can do no wrong girls, you know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted now. Don't get that shit twisted. You can't judge that book by the cover. It's very, very deceptive. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she is this type of woman, but from what I'm starting to see now, that's relative to what I spoke on in my situation and what I relate to. I totally understand. I totally understand what's at play and what could further be happening down the line. It could get bad if DDG don't really know how to handle it. Yeah, it can be bad, and depends on how severe she takes this, these actions. These are just writings on the wall, you know what I'm saying? These are just little writings on the wall, just, little shit that can turn into big shit, which it usually does with women. Now, alright, so, first of all, DDG, he announced the breakup, went on his social media and, stuff like that, and he announced this breakup, months, maybe last year, I don't know, but I think it's this year. I think it's this year, for sure. And dear friends and supporters, after much reflection and heartfelt conversations, Halle and I have decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us. I cherish the time we spent together and the love we shared. Despite the changes in our relationship, our love for each other remains deep and true. We are still best friends and adore each other as we focus on our individual journeys and our roles as co-parents. We cherish the bond we've built and the beautiful moments we've shared. As we navigate this transition, we ask for your understanding and support. Now, don't know why he needed to, take it to a point where he had felt like he had to announce that to the world like he did. Me personally, would I have done that? Don't think so. But I ain't in the space he is. I'm not in the public eye like he is. I'm not, I don't have a fan base predicated to my market or my well-being, my selling of records, selling of merch, selling of, whatever my brand is. The public fucking matters. You know what I'm saying? And I just read what he wrote. how he talked, how he put it. A lot of we, like he speak French, you know, you know, but there was no we in this decision. I can fucking promise you it wasn't. That's him being mindful of the situation. That's him being conscious of the situation and saying what he gotta say properly. You know, he's going against a darling in the public eye. You know, like I said, the good girl, she's so sweet, we love her. You know, she can do no wrong. Look at her, she's adorable. You know, we are dealing with that. You know, this is not a different type of girl with a different type of light in the public eye. She got that going on. A lot of supporters, a lot of people, you know, a lot of women per se pushing that. You know what I'm saying? This is how she's perceived. Perception is reality a lot of the time. So he had a lot of we's. A lot of we's. I probably counted like, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 of them. Probably more. And like I said, I can honestly bet this was not a we decision. You know what I'm saying? Even in that moment, you know, did they discuss getting, you know, going their separate ways? And even if they did, it wasn't her decision. I can bet it wasn't. I can bet it was not her decision, dog. I can bet. This was his decision. This was his decision to, hey, look, I think I wanna, you know, part ways, you know, for whatever reason. Who knows what the reason was? Who knows what happened? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But when I read that and I'm hearing all those we's, you know, breakups don't happen with a we. You know, it's usually an I or a me, you know, and it's usually the female. Usually the female. But in this case, she just went 9 months having his baby. You know, very, very fresh. The baby is I don't think it's 1 year old yet. So, and she looked happy with DDG. You know, like let's be for real. Like, and this is something I can relate to with DDG too. He has no problem getting women. He has no problem getting another bitch, dog. Straight like that. You know, probably had no problem saying, fuck this shit. I'm finna go over here. I'm finna do me. I'm finna be free. I'm finna, you know. He probably liked that relationship and was cool with it and, you know, rock with it. But I'm pretty sure that guy know what he can do and, you know his history, knows historically speaking how he coming. You know what I'm saying? So, this is a guy that was with Ruby Rose, if I am mistaken. You know, very fine Ruby Rose at that. You know, so Halle is very aware of that. She is very aware of that. You know what I'm saying? She know what kind of dude DDG is, you know what I'm saying, what he can do, far as in that lane dealing with other women, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to assume Halle, she didn't want him to go nowhere. She didn't want him to be happy with no other female but her. And if it did break up, it was me. I did this. I broke this shit up. And I'm still expecting you to not be happy and still want to be with me. I promise you, that's probably the mindset of that female. I promise you. I'm not saying I know. But I got some further, let's say, not gonna say proof, but we got some further actions on this. So let me keep going. Now, she carried the man baby. This is her baby daddy. She probably seen a White House picket fence, a dog, matching pajamas, a fireplace, a Christmas tree with presents, and maybe another couple kids. She probably had already consumed this in her head. This is the reality, and now it's not. Now it's not. So that infuriates women. That infuriates women and make them turn into a girl that, like, I don't even know this girl. Like, I remember you being head over heels in love with me. I remember all the things you said to me, all the things you done, all the, the actions that showed you fuck with me. You wanted me. You wanted this, us. And then when that shit over, that's a different girl now. And I don't think DDG seen that coming. I don't think he knew that. He was very conscious by the letter or the eulogy of the relationship that he put out, that I just read. Very conscious of what the moment was. I can see whether he had a publicist or not. You know what I'm saying? He put that out there and he worded it pretty good. But like I said, that wasn't a week. Okay, so. All right, now let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to DDG going live. DDG going live with Kamala. They free now. She can go get any man she wants. She can go be with any man she wants. She can go be happy. She can be like, fuck DDG. I am Halle Bailey. I can go get this guy, that guy. I can do this. I can do that. I can be, But obviously, that's not the case for her. She's not thinking like that. Now, Halle saw the live, or maybe somebody got wind of it, told her whatever. But Kamala was with his child, spending time with his child, and was on the live with Kamala. Had the baby. You know what I'm saying? This is my baby. Don't know if it's a male or female, a boy, a little boy, a little girl. But it's my baby, my daughter, my son. I don't know which one it is. But, we spending time together and I'm working. That was considered work. DDG on live stream with Kamala, that was considered work. That wasn't no, hey, Kamala, I'm finna just bust up with my baby. We just finna go chill on live stream. Nah, that's work. That's business. You know what I'm saying? So he took his child to work. The baby has already been in the public eye, the relationship. So, my opinion, I didn't see nothing wrong with it. Baby wasn't in danger, wasn't no drugs around, wasn't no nothing around, none of that I seen. But here's the first step. Here's the first step. That little shit that I say could turn into big shit with women. Here's what she wrote when she seen it. Hi everyone. Just so you know, I am out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on a stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified and I am extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector, and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I am out of town. Alright, now this is totally different from the verbiage he wrote. He was saying we, co-parenting, we are, we, as in me and you. They broke up now. She's in a different space emotionally. She's in a different space. Not gonna say physically, but maybe spiritually. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't think, not for 1 second, she's over this or even like the situation that they're not together. I just completely feel strong about that. But you heard what I just read. A lot of eyes. And a few my's. My baby. As if it's not his. As if he has no rights at all. As if, he has to get permission to do this or that with his baby. Now, I say this, women, I'm not dogging you at all. We love the women. I love the women. Oh, man, you'll never know. I love the women. So, I'm not dogging all women. This ain't all women. We talking about one woman here. You know what I'm saying? And, we got some proof. I'm reading tweets that they wrote, You know what I'm saying? So, or posts or just whatever. You know what I'm saying? How they feel. Now, like she said, she was out of town. She wasn't notified. So I guess if I go to the fucking store, if I go to my fucking mom's house, if I go to the fucking mall, I gotta let you know every fucking step. Gotta answer 1,000 fucking questions or something. Like, I gotta put in a survey, to deal with my baby that I made, as the father. That's what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like to her. She has to approve every fucking move that DDG make with the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, I wasn't notified. I don't approve. I am extremely upset. I am his protector. And I am saddened that I wasn't notified. A lot of eyes. A whole lot of eyes. And this is the little shit that when you when you break up with her, as he did, he broke up. He broke this up. Or he took the step to say, look, I'm gonna go the other direction. She didn't approve of that. I'm totally confident in that. Totally confident in that. She did not approve of that. She didn't want to break up. And for the woman's side, I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on. But I understand how she felt. Cause trust me, she wants to be the one in control of the relationship. She wants to be the one to say goodbye and move the fuck on, kick you to the curb, or say she don't want to do this. And at the same time, she want to be the reason for your happiness. She don't want to see you up. She don't want to see you happy. She don't want to see you, not all women. But we talking about this one, and, I'm giving you a little backstory about mine. And, as I got older, I felt like, damn, the decision was the decision, but, I didn't want you to feel, how you felt about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was pretty obvious. So, and it's obvious here. She went publicly and said that all her fans supported her, backed her. She's on that type of time now, DDG. This is, I don't know if this is the first time, because, he deals with her every day, or, he deals with her personally, but this, in the public eye, I believe this is the first time we've seen something like this. You know what I'm saying? So, she got back on Twitter, or X, and she said this: yesterday, maybe I did overreact and shouldn't have brought it here. I know that Halo is always safe with his dad. I just don't like finding out with the rest of the world what my baby is doing. Thank you, Kai, for the gifts for Halo. Now, she thought about that. She was in a moment. in the moment, oh my God, them emotions, women can't really control their emotions, man. They just go. And that's what make, a lot of their decisions kind of dangerous sometimes, or, not so good. A lot of times they women are, emotionally driven, and you can't control emotions. You can't, I mean, it's very hard, especially for women, men too, but in particularly for women, it's very hard to control them emotions in the moment, whatever they feeling, they gonna really much, take it there, you know what I'm saying? So, she acknowledged that she overreacted. Yes, I agree, that was a little over the top there, you know what I'm saying? And, shouldn't have brought it to the Twitter space. Maybe that's what I'm referring to, or maybe I'm assuming that's what she's referring to. I know that Halo is safe with his dad. That was good to say. That was nice to say. I think that was, very mature for her to say. Whether she had a publicist or, a advisor, that was still, I'm glad she said that. I'm glad she said that. And I just don't like finding out with the rest of the world what my baby is doing. There again with that I word. Still, even though she's calm now, back to feeling, kind of not so hot about the situation. She's standing on that I shit, Yeah, she is gonna hold you accountable for that baby. When, where, what, how, yada, yada, yada. Whether it's wrong or right, I think it's wrong as fuck. Even when it happened to me, I think it's wrong as fuck. I don't have to tell you shit. I'm obligated to protect my baby and make sure he is fine. As he did, as she said. I'm not obligated to tell you shit about what I'm doing personally. We not together. You know what I'm saying? But women don't see it that way, especially when y'all not together. Especially when y'all not together. She's taking it very, very personal. This is my baby. She said it. My baby. Now that part, she's not going to be mature on. She feels like that, And, to a woman's defense, I get the feeling, but it's not logical in reality, though. I get the feeling. You went 9 months, you carried it, went through the, ovulations, the kicking, you had it. It came through the portal of the womb. So I get the feeling that, like, this is my baby, But, one, you didn't make it on your own in this case. And two, it's not the reality. It's his baby too. But like I said, it'd be hard for them to get that. It'd be hard for them to get that when you're not with her. And based off the type of woman she is, not all women, but we gonna say this one. Okay? Now, let's take it to another level. This is number 2, or that little shit. Remember I told you, little shit turn into big shit with women. And DDG, I know, man, I know, you don't know. I know you don't know. I don't know how old you is, but you haven't experienced this before. This is a new life with you. This is, this is a new woman. With, what I'm saying? After she had that baby, this is a new woman. New woman. It's a new you, but not really. Only thing new to you is you got a baby now. You got somebody to take care of and, this, that, and the third. For her, this is totally different for her. This is a new woman now. You know what I'm saying? That woman that she was, you experienced before the baby, this is a new woman now. Now, recently, DDG, posted a female that he's with that he is entitled to do if he fucking wants to. Be with another woman. What the fuck do you think was gonna come, Haley? at some point he'll be with another woman, whether it's every night, next week, next month, whatever. But in this case, he posted it, or somebody took the picture and posted it. You know what I'm saying, on his account. A girl, you know, they sitting on the couch, they chilling, maybe watching TV. She's laughing a little bit, you know, woo de woo, y'all see it. And she went back. She went back to Twitter and expressed how she felt about it. Now this time the baby is nowhere with DDG. This is DDG personal time. My time. Where I do what the fuck I want to do with my time. You know what I'm talking about? So this is what she had to say about her baby daddy, or the father of her child. This is what she had to say about that when she saw that. I honestly could care less who he's with. I never wanted him. In fact, he was never my type. His cousin was, though. You can't play in my face. I always win. Ask your cousin. Y'all hear this shit? Do y'all hear this shit? Do y'all hear this shit? Now, she reacted once again like she did in the Casanat live stream. Them emotions, they just spark. And this is how she came. She on this type of time. She on this type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna say she did anything with his cousin. If you know women, when they get in their feelings, they'll say anything, any fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to hurt you. That's the goal, is to hurt you, to get you believing this bullshit so you can feel some type of way and react. Alright? I'm gonna assume that shit didn't even happen. You know what I'm saying? That's just a tactic. That's just a female tactic. You know what I'm saying? Happens all the time. You know. But, you know, the first couple sentences though, before that, I honestly could care less who he's with. Obviously you do. I never wanted him. In fact, he was never my type. Obviously he was. Alright, so that was blatant lies as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she was in love with this nigga. Especially when she know the nigga can get other bitches. Done had other bitches, just that looks better than her. You know, I would say, who you got? Ruby Rose? That's one of his exes. He done had a few exes. But we gonna the latest one, Ruby Rose, Halle Bailey. I think a lot of people gonna pick Ruby Rose. Now, Ruby Rose might not be the one to have a baby with. I think I'd pick Halle Bailey, not knowing all this shit though. You know, as far as image-wise, the type of girl, how she was raised, yada yada. I think I'd pick Halle. I think most men will pick Halle, you know. But that ain't the point. The point is, DDG can do him. He can do him. And man, like I said, I relate to this shit. I relate to this shit so much. I'm willing to bet this man don't give a fuck who she's with, what man, what dude. As long as it ain't none of his homeboys, none of his day ones, none of his family members. Like she said, she was with his cousin. I mean, I wouldn't want to see the mother of my child with my cousin. You know, that would be some fuck shit. But like I said, I didn't believe that no way. I don't believe that no way. Could be a possibility. It's a possibility. Yeah, you know, your cousin could be low down like that. Your cousin could be, you know, jealous of you, envy you, and just want to do some shit to you like that. But if your cousin was a real nigga, you know, that's never in play. But it ain't a lot of real niggas. It's a lot of fuck niggas. So, not saying that ain't true, but I'm just gonna assume it's a very, very low percentage. She just said that shit. You know what I'm saying? But He don't care what, as long as whatever man she with or choose to be with, he ain't detrimental to the child. You know, as long as he ain't doing nothing to my child, who gives a fuck, man? It's your pussy. Go do what you want to do with it. Do what you want to do with it. I'm pretty sure he feel like that. It's in his actions. He broke up with her. He's with another girl. Publicly. You know what I'm saying? Now, DDG. This is the little shit that's gonna turn into big shit down the line. The baby ain't nothing, not even one yet. So, you got a long way to go, buddy. You know, a lot of shit can come from this. Now, I'm not going to speak on it. I'm not going to bring it into existence, but a lot of shit can happen between now and 18. You know, it's the mother. She the mother of the child. Mother has a lot of rights. Mother has a lot of plays they can make when they got a child by you. A lot of things they can do. So, hopefully, you know, DDG, just stay focused. You're going to do what you do with other women. You're going to be out here doing what you do. You're a young man and you lit. You know, I can tell. I can tell. And just expect this. Just don't let it fuck with you. Don't react to it wrong. Don't like, a lot of things gonna be done purposely. A lot of shit gonna be done just to make you mad. It's gonna be a lot of that bullshit. And when she's on that type of time, just stay focused. Don't let it bother you, bro. Don't let it bother you. Try not to. Cause you don't feel like her. And then for Halle, goddamn. He don't want to see you fucked up, Halle. He don't want to see you mad. I promise you, he has no problem seeing you with another man, and you know, as long as you happy, I'm willing to bet. You know, try not to. Shit, I mean, it's hard for me to tell you how to feel, but just know it's a long road, love. It's a long road. The baby, if I ain't mistaken, is not even 1 year old yet. You know, the baby's gonna turn 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6, all the way up until 18, all the way up into a lifetime. But legally, as far as you and DDG, 18 years. So, you're gonna move on. You're gonna be with somebody else. You're gonna get over it. You know, you probably won't get over the imagination part that you had in your head that we're gonna be together forever. You probably fantasize a big house, a dog, a couple more babies. You know, this whole lifestyle, getting married, you know, you probably already envisioned this and had this in your head, and now it's gone. And now you got to start over. And women don't like starting over. I promise, they don't like starting over. They don't want to start over. They don't want to do it again. A lot of the times. Some of them do. Some of them don't mind. Some of them want to be out there. But, you know, for the most part, you know, when a woman goes through 9 months of carrying your baby and she was actually in a relationship with you prior to that, it's a good chance she wanted this to be something. And now it's not, you know, and she didn't approve of this. She did not approve of this. And Halle, just, you know, hopefully you can, you know, take that into consideration, you know. Hopefully you can be happy, you know, with or without DDG. And, you know, hopefully those eyes and minds, they can turn into we's. You know what I'm saying? Like DDG was saying. Get that 6 for 6 out now, man. 6 for 6 on all platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, Apple. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9. Tidal. iHeartRadio, the whole nine. All visuals to each song, so y'all go check that out on my YouTube page or on any of my platforms, you know what I'm saying? Producer Tape Series Volume 1. Man, shout out to Run It Up on the track, the producer on the track. Shout out to all the artists and everybody that helped out with this. Camera guys, light guys, the features. Just a nice little body of work, man, out the gate. So y'all go get that. Alright, so no further ado, here we go.